A big thanks to Bernhard for sponsoring this episode.
I make the meanest big Black Angus meatballs in the world. Here's how it's done. Everybody knows that a good Black Angus burger is one of the most amazing experiences you can have with a burger. The meat's just so flavorful, so tasty. And now we're gonna bring that experience to meatballs. And not just any meatballs, big Black Angus smoked and stuffed meatballs. Yeah, that's right. This is a part of the Black Angus shoulder. And what you're gonna find inside this prime cut is the flat iron steak. Now we're not gonna be cooking steak today, so I'm going to cut off the fat, get rid of the silver skin that sits on the outside, cut it into steaks, then remove the silver skin that sits on the inside. So all that silver skin gets to go. And I'm gonna cube it up and put it in my meat grinder. I'm gonna do a single grind. Now I'm gonna whip up a quick batch of PitmasterX classic barbecue rub, of which you can find the recipe of course on PitmasterX.com. And I'm gonna add around 5 to 6 tablespoons of that to my minced meat, as well as 5 to 6 tablespoons of breadcrumbs. Now I'm gonna mix that up and I'm gonna wait until I have a smooth paste. You should be able to pick it up with your spoon and just turn the spoon around and it should stick to your spoon. And that's how you need the consistency to be to make some good balls. Oh, look at this beautiful piece of farmer's cheese. Dutch young farmer's cheese, very creamy and tasty. And that's the next ingredient for this recipe. I'm going to take my big cheese knife and cut off a slice. I'm going to cut this up into pieces and grind it down until I have some beautiful grated Dutch cheese. The amazing thing about this fresh shredded cheese is that you can pinch it and then it will turn into a ball. But before we're going to make cheese balls, we're going to add some more ingredients. I'm going to take the top of some jalapeno peppers, deseed them and chop them real fine. I'm also going to chop fine some bacon and then I'm going to fry it until it turns really crisp. So I'm going to take some of that shredded cheese, add the jalapenos to it and the bacon. And then all I need to do is work with my hands to create beautiful balls out of this. And now you can see why you had to have shredded cheese. It makes the best cheese balls ever. I don't invite many people to watch my balls, but look at my balls. They're awesome. These are going to be the cores of the meatballs. And the cool thing is like they're solid, they're strong, and I have faith that these things can hold up because once we start heating those balls up while we're smoking them, basically the cheese is going to melt. So the structural integrity is going to be gone. And therefore we need sturdy balls and a sturdy outside. So I'm going to take that minced meat, that Black Angus minced meat, and look at how firm that is. And I'm going to wrap it around the cheese ball. There we go. Now that is one big meatball. And you got to put some effort into it. You want to make sure that you get a nice meatball and that everything is solid and connected together. You don't want any cracks like this because then that's where they're going to fall apart or start seeping cheese out. That is one beautiful ball. Now I'm going to shape up the rest of my balls and then we're going to fire up our Bernhard smoker. I want to go low and slow with these balls so they have the time to form and set, and that's why I picked the Bernhard. This is a pellet smoker that I can easily set up to smoke at a temperature of 120 degrees Celsius. So we get the perfect amount of smoke flavor and at the same time cook these balls slowly. All you gotta do is load it up with pellets, turn the knob and set it to 120 degrees Celsius and you're ready to go. Whoa, nice, beautiful color, and they completely firmed up. They're super firm, and look, we got a little bit of cheese dripping underneath. So I know that they're done because we ground up beef, and beef's done with 52 degrees Celsius. You know the cheese is done as well. Oh, look at that. This thing is popping with juices, melted cheese, and good amount of flavor. Wanna sauce up your bowls? Sunflower oil, eggs, mustard, fresh ground pepper, PitmasterX classic barbecue rub mix, blender, and dump it all over your balls. That is what you need to do, make a Dutch guy happy. Big meatballs with mayonnaise. Broodje, bal met mayonaise. That's what we want. And look at these balls, beautiful. Smoke color, but the secret lies inside. So let's open it up and take a look inside. Ooh, this is some, oh, 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 jalapeno cheese, bacon, woo! I know this is absolutely ridiculous and it makes no sense whatsoever, but still, it makes me smile, and just for that single purpose, it's all worth it. Now let's give it a try. And did you notice like the beautiful smoke ring on the outside and all of that juicy meat? It is so juicy, insane. So there we go.
How are we going to do this? Comment down below if you got a good strategy for this.
That is insane. That tastes so good. It's like, I feel really guilty. It's a guilty pleasure, that's what this is. Mayonnaise everywhere, cheese everywhere, jalapenos everywhere. This stuff is so tasty.
That meatball is so good. Good is an understatement even. I got it everywhere. I know. Let's just focus and talk about it. The cheese, phenomenal.
If you make this at home, I suggest making the meatballs a little smaller.
I want to actually grab a bite of that cheese. Bacon inside, cheese inside, jalapenos inside. So jalapenos is kind of healthy, right? We did a good job here. We created something that's really healthy and you can probably eat this every day. It's ridiculous, but
It's ridiculous.
Best ridiculous idea ever.
But the best thing about it is that it's Black Angus meat. You really taste the Black Angus meat, and it's so nice and flavorful. It really reminds me of a great hamburger. But it's like a Juicy Lucy, which is a hamburger stuffed with cheese. But it's not, it's better than that. And it feels like the ultimate snack. I feel like I need to drink beer with this.
Sometimes when you create a burger patty out of a really good cut of beef, I have the feeling that it doesn't do it justice enough. But now I experience the meat. I experience the Black Angus.
Yeah, this is totally worth it. Make a smaller ball so you can actually eat this. Let's surprise friends and family with this recipe. It's like, it's something different. Like always making a burger, and you can make this instead. So go check it out.
Yeah.
Are you gonna go now?
Yeah.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and maybe you will enjoy the next one as well. It's a freaking awesome video with more delicious stuff in it, so why wouldn't you watch it?
Eet smakelijk.
And keep on grilling.